Invest in success with Pub Quiz Prep.
Hello and welcome back to Pub Quiz Prep. Sorry, I just had to check which YouTube channel I was making content for. Which gets me to the point, if you've got any young children, or if you're young at heart yourself, you might want to, after watching this episode, you might want to check out the YouTube channel Under the Lid for all of a whole lot of fun gaming opportunities. It's basically an opportunity to learn the alphabet, be creative, and have a whole lot of fun all at the same time. And listen, it's made for kids, but I think the adults will be entertained nonetheless. So let's dive straight on into today's, let me just double check, Pub Quiz Prep round of trivia. So here we go, Volume 5, Round 5. So 5 and 5, there we go, I had to do a double take. Question number 1, is Ubuntu? Now, I'll spell this one right out of the gate. U-B-U-N-T-U. Is Ubuntu a popular method of separating food in children's lunches, in their lunch boxes even, in Japan? Is it a computer operating system? Or is it a martial art that uses swords made from lengths of bamboo and requires participants to duel while remaining seated? Well, that sounds like fun. Question number 2. In reference to hydrocarbon gases, what does LPG stand for? So in reference to hydrocarbon gases, what does LPG stand for? Question number 3. In what year did the musicians Juice WRLD and Marie Fredriksson of Roxette pass away? In what year did the musicians Juice WRLD and Marie Fredriksson of Roxette, what a wonderful band that was, in what year did they die? Question number 4. Is Lonnie Simmer an actor who played the son of the Polish landlady in the 1993 film The Fugitive? Or was he rolled up in bubble wrap by his 2 older brothers and used as a kayak in a failed attempt to cross the English Channel? Or was he a Peruvian would-be politician who extolled the virtues of a vegan diet but was ultimately found to be a Hereford bull with above-average dexterity and a knack for social media? Sorry, it's been a little while since I wrote this question, and there you go, I've made myself laugh. So question number 4, is Lonnie Simmer, S-I-M-A, an actor who played the son of the Polish landlady in the 1993 film The Fugitive? Or was he rolled up in bubble wrap by his 2 older brothers and used as a kayak in a failed attempt to cross the English Channel? Or was he a Peruvian would-be politician who extolled the virtues of a vegan diet, but was ultimately found to be a Hereford bull with above-average dexterity and a knack for social media? Question number 5. The Blue Tigers is the nickname of what national soccer team? The Blue Tigers is the nickname of what national soccer team? Question number 6. Who married Kanye West in May of 2014? So who was it that married Kanye West in May of 2014? Question number 7. Is the bongo an antelope from Africa, 2 small drums attached to each other, or a submarine from the film Star Wars Episode 1? So that question one more time. Is the bongo an antelope from Africa? Is it 2 small drums that are kind of attached together, as you will? Or is it a submarine from the film Star Wars Episode 1? Question number 8. The Met Gala is a ball held to raise money for the Metropolitan Museum of Art in which city? Question number 9. Who was Sir Paul McCartney's second wife? So who was Sir Paul McCartney's second wife? And a little bit of a clue, he was one of the Beatles, which was a band quite famous in the 1960s. Question number 10. Is Martin Dorey a surfer, a campervan owner, an author of a book titled No More Plastic, who was surprised to find his publication shrink-wrapped in plastic? Is he a celebrated award-winning finger painter who switched over to sculpture after a nasty accident with a blender? Or did he devise an early form of what we now recognize as the periodic table of elements? There is a little bit to unpack there, so let me fire that 10th and final question at you one more time. Is Martin Dorey a surfer, campervan owner, and also the author of a book titled No More Plastic, which unfortunately he was surprised to find was for sale and shrink-wrapped in plastic? Is he a celebrated award-winning finger painter who switched over to sculpture after a nasty accident with a blender? Or did he devise an early form of what we now recognise as the periodic table of the elements? There we go, folks. Just take a moment or two to finalise all of your answers. And remember, if you haven't watched my hints and tips to improve your Trivia Play YouTube episode, please go right ahead and watch that after this. But one of the tips in there, which I sort of unpack a little bit further in the aforementioned episode, is make sure, even if you don't think you know the answer, make sure you answer every question. Because often the subconscious can kind of just reach down into the very pits of your trivia knowledge and just dredge out even facts and tidbits of knowledge that you didn't even know you had. So answer every question. You never know, you might get it right. So here we go. The answers are as follows. So the Ubuntu is a computer operating system. LPG stands for liquid petroleum gas, and I would also accept liquefied petroleum gas. Juice WRLD and Marie Fredriksson passed away in 2019. Lonnie Zimmer was an actor from the film The Fugitive. You might remember him. He was the son of the Polish landlady that Harrison Ford's character was renting from for a short period of time when he was trying to fake his ID and that kind of thing. He was also the actor who was kind of chowing down, and he was won over by the police with a free cheeseburger, ultimately. The Blue Tigers is the Indian men's national soccer team, who married Kanye West in May of 2014. Well, allegedly that was Kim Kardashian. The bongo, well, that is an African antelope. But it is also a drum and a submarine from Star Wars Episode 1. Has anyone seen that film? I'm not sure. The Met Gala, well, that is held annually. People rock up in outrageous outfits. That's held annually in New York City. Sir Paul McCartney's second wife was Heather Mills, and Martin Dorey, believe it or not, was the author of No More Plastic, and his book was wrapped in shrink-wrap plastic for sale in all good bookstores. Thank you again for playing. If you haven't already, sorry to bug you if you have, but if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Pub Quiz Prep. Check out that side channel under the lid. There's also another channel, The Dirt Effect. If you wanted to check out someone building an oversized paddling pool in their backyard that held 5,000 litres of water, that's where you'd go for that. The Dirt Effect for that final one. Alternatively, if it's late at night and you can't sleep and you need some assistance, then shoot across to Axon ASMR, AXON, Axon ASMR, for all of your ASMR needs. Until next time, have a wonderful week. Bye for now.
Thank you for playing Pub Quiz Prep. Question everything.
I regularly go home with the meat trays now.